Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. As you can see by the title, this is my championship season roundup. Yes, I know the playoffs still have to be played. I'll be doing a whole new preview and video on that, but today we're going to be talking about yesterday. It is now the day after yesterday, which was a dramatic final day, as it always is in the championship. There's always late drama, down to the final whistle. 1 minute one team surviving, 1 minute one team's getting relegated. It changed so many times over yesterday. We're going to be talking about what happened at the top and what happened at the bottom. If I want to say again, if you are new, please subscribe to the channel. I will be doing a playoff preview and then a preview for Barnsley's home leg and away leg, and hopefully I'll be doing a vlog if I can get a ticket for the game at Oakwell on Monday night against Swansea. But we're going to start off in this review. We're going to talk about down bottom of the table, which is usually where my club is fighting. As you know, last season we survived with the last kick of the game. We were like 30 seconds away from League One, but we survived. We're not talking about that today. We're talking about the three-way battle, which was between Sheffield Wednesday, Derby County and Rotherham. Obviously, Wycombe were there or thereabouts, but unfortunately for them, their goal difference did let them down. We're actually going to start with Wycombe. They pulled off a great result yesterday against Middlesbrough, winning 3-0. They've actually picked up some very good form, despite being quite adrift at bottom of the league for most of the season. They did end up finishing third bottom on 43 points, which was only 1 point behind Derby, who stayed up. So credit to them and Gareth Ainsworth for not giving up to the last minute. If they did have better goal difference, they would have been in at this three-way battle. They would have made it a four-way battle yesterday. But unfortunately for them, the goal difference was fairly too low, and they got relegated, but they went down with pride and passion, and we hope to see them come back up again, because the calibre of their club to be in Championship is great. Just want to say this video might be longer than normal, so if you want to stick around and give me your thoughts in the comments, it'd be greatly appreciated. So yeah, credit to Wycombe Wanderers, and hopefully we can see them bounce back. Like I say, we had Derby, Sheffield Wednesday and Rotherham all fighting out for that one safe spot. To make the drama even more tasty, as it is every year in the Championship, Derby County did face Sheffield Wednesday on the final day of the season. Coming into this, it was in Derby's hands. If Derby win, they send Rotherham and Sheffield Wednesday down to League One. Rotherham, they've been a team that's had so much spirit this season. They've created so many chances, but they've lacked getting them goals, or they've always lost by the odd goal. But they're, like I say, coming into the final day, they did have the better goal difference, so a win for them and non-win for Derby would have kept them safe. We'll talk about Rotherham's game first. As you guys will have known, they unfortunately did draw to Cardiff. They went 1-0 up with an early goal from Lewis Wing. It was a great finish, first time volley into the bottom corner past Phillips in the Cardiff net, which put them 1-0 up. And while Derby was not winning, Rotherham were safe. Obviously, we know Marlon Pack, I think it was Pack anyway, got that late goal for Cardiff, which obviously ruined Rotherham's hopes, and they did get relegated. But the drama was over at Pride Park, Derby versus Sheffield Wednesday. Sheffield Wednesday had to beat Derby yesterday, and hope that Rotherham slipped up, which they did. Derby, like I say, it was in their hands for Wayne Rooney's team. Sheffield Wednesday did start on the front foot, though. It took until the 47th minute for Sam Hutchinson, the unlikely goal scorer, to score on the depth of half-time to put them 1-0 up before half-time. As Sheffield Wednesday was winning and Rotherham winning, at the half-time point in both games, Rotherham were the safe team. So Derby knew that they had to come back and win, and while Sheffield Wednesday were winning, they were hoping that Cardiff could get back into the game. Like I said at the time, Rotherham were 1-0 up. Into the second half, Rotherham kept on their winning mentality. They created some good chances. Crooks had a great chance that he obviously, unfortunately, couldn't convert, and Lewis Wing put one just wide. Derby, second half, came out a better team. They ended up nicking 2 goals after Martin Waghorn had a great chance where he smashed into the post before they went 1-0 down. But Derby did pull back 2 goals in quick succession, which put them 2-1 up, which then put, obviously, like, it were in Derby's hands as they had the better points before the game, which put Derby safe, despite Rotherham still being 1-0 up, which obviously put Wednesday bottom of the league, while Wycombe were winning at that point. And then the Rotherham game remained 1-0 as things kept going on. There were chances after chances. The Derby Sheffield Wednesday game, it was an open game, it was end-to-end. I was flicking between that and Barnsley's versus Norwich's game. End-to-end, it were a good game, to be fair. And then Sheffield Wednesday, they pulled a goal back to make it 2-2, which at the time put Rotherham back into safe position as Rotherham were winning and them 2 were drawing. And then Sheffield Wednesday did end up going up 3-2. It was like a little double header. The guy that scored it, Julie Borner, I think it was, didn't really know much about it, but he scored. He put Sheffield Wednesday 3-2 up, and while Rotherham were winning, like I say, Rotherham was still safe, but Wednesday were winning 3-2 and they were hoping that Cardiff could pull a goal back. And then more competitive games later, the derby went down the other end, and unfortunately for Sheffield Wednesday, they gave away a penalty. I do believe it was the Polish winger that won the penalty. Martin Waghorn stepped up for the penalty, but while all this was happening over in Cardiff, they did pull back the equaliser. So Derby knew if they got this equaliser from this penalty, all the guys on the bench obviously knew if they got this equaliser from the penalty, we're back in their hands. Martin Waghorn. At this point, there was 10 minutes left in the Derby game because they had a massive delay from where Waghorn did get injured on the post. And while he was stepping up for the penalty, Cardiff did equalise. They scored that, and Martin Waghorn beautifully stuck it in the top corner against Kieran Westwood. So that made that game 3-3, and that made that game 1-1. Obviously, that's how the results did end, which made Derby, they got the draw. The only way they could draw and stay up was if Rotherham didn't win. And luckily for them, Cardiff equalised in the 88th minute, which made Derby can't wait. Wayne Rooney's side, such a huge club with so much history, avoided a massive drop to League One. So Sheffield Wednesday with the draw did end up finishing. I do believe they were bottom of the league on 41 points. Rotherham, they got a point at Cardiff. They finished second bottom on 42. Wycombe finished third bottom on 43. And then Derby survived just outside the relegation on 44 points. What a final day of the season it was. Fair play to Derby. They got the point and Rotherham slipped up, so they stayed up. Like I say, at all points of the game, everyone were getting relegated. Obviously, unfortunate for Paul Warne. I don't think he's a very good manager, and for them to get relegated is harsh. You know what they're like. They're up and down, up and down. Wednesday, such a big club, Chansiri. He promised to get them out of the Championship. He's done it. Not the right way the Sheffield Wednesday fans have won. Obviously, as Barnsley fans, we dislike Wednesday. It's never good to see a team get relegated, but it is nice to see Wednesday go down. But I'm sure they'll bounce back. They've got some huge players and some huge players on contract, so we'll see how they fare in League One next season. And then Wycombe, I've already given a massive shout out to them and Gareth Ainsworth. What a job he's done at their club this year. They finished third bottom, quite a respected finish to be fair. How far adrift they was earlier in the season. So that's the drama at the bottom of the table. Let me know your thoughts on that. Derby County have survived. Wayne Rooney in charge. If they got relegated, would he have stayed? Would he have gone? It's irrelevant now. They're safe and they're in the Championship next year. So once again, the final day of the Championship lived up to its expectations of creating drama and, great viewing for the neutral. When it comes to the promotion side, everything was settled two games ago. We knew Norwich and Watford were promoted. We knew the 4 teams that were guaranteed playoff places. We're going to talk about the top 6 now. Before today's fixtures, we knew that Brentford was secure in 3rd place. There could be a little bit of mixing and matching. Before the game, Swansea was 4th, Bournemouth were 5th, and my Reds were 6th. The only change could be if we betted Bournemouth result, we would jump into 5th, or if Bournemouth won and Swansea lost, Bournemouth could nip into 4th place, which would only change the home and away ties, as we couldn't take over Swansea unless we won by like 20-something goals, but that's irrelevant. As you guys know, Swansea played already promoted Watford and lost 2-0, so not a great result for them going into the playoffs for momentum. For us, we played a great Norwich side. I've done a review on this video, my last video, obviously, as I do reviews for my team. It was a 2-2 draw. It was a great end-to-end game, to be fair. Some two decent goals scored by them, especially the second goal. Beautiful counter-attack from Norwich, as we've seen prior this season. That's why they've won the league, and they did lift the trophy yesterday at Oakwell, which was nice to see. Congratulations to them, and good luck to them in the Premier League. Let's hope they don't come back down like they normally do. And obviously, Bournemouth, huge slip-up against Stoke. Last week they rested a few players and lost to Wycombe, and this week they played quite a strong side from what I saw and lost to Stoke City. Youngster, I can't remember his name for Stoke, scored his first senior goal, which was great to see. So we got our draw, Bournemouth lost, we betted their results, we pipped into 5th place, so we now do play Swansea City on the Monday night, 17th, home at Oakwell. I'll be doing previews for that, and hopefully I can get you guys a match vlog. Right, talking about the games, or like I say, Bournemouth, a poor slip up from them. Whether they wanted to play Swansea or whether they wanted to play Brentford, I think it's irrelevant. Any team you play in the playoffs, you're all in there for a reason. You've all had exceptional seasons and you're all fighting for the same place, which is the Premier League. On paper, we are the huge underdogs, which we don't mind that. We've come over these expectations all year. Like I say, on paper, it should be us and Derby swapped down. They should be at playoffs and we should be at relegation zone. But anyway, we're up in there. We've got Swansea. Bournemouth have got Brentford. I'll be doing a playoff video after this, coming out later this week. So make sure you subscribe and put bells on for that. That is my final day of the Championship roundup. I'm buzzing to finish 5th. Disheartened for Wycombe and Rotherham. I would have liked to see one of them stay up. Obviously Wycombe come, but Rotherham got so close. Missed opportunities, has let them down so much this year. And also shout out to Coventry. They've done such a good job coming up with the team they've got, and they look like a good team that could secure the place as a solid Championship team. And obviously you've got the teams like Reading, who were disappointed to miss out on playoffs. Middlesbrough and Cardiff, players hope they dropped off early in the season. Bristol City, they started very well in the year, but they dropped off and ended up deep in the second tier. Same as Blackburn, they look very promising this year. They dropped off, and then you got your teams like Preston, Stoke, Millwall, all had decent seasons, but not pushing for that playoffs like the club and the fans would have hoped. So that's been my final day of the season roundup. I'll probably do a big like table review after the playoffs is done, but that's more to come. Please let me know your video ideas in the comments, what I can do. And thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts on the final day. Madness, absolute madness front to back. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, and I'll see you whenever my next video comes out. Peace.